That's it. That's all you get. Because the only thing I want to put to rest is this fucking game, so that I can stream something that isn't this game. Especially because there's probably like 15 minutes of the game left. I can feel it. We had to end on like the worst possible stopping point last time. Oh, what the fuck are we doing? How do I put rest to God? Excuse me, is it? No, it isn't. But then why is it? And it's fine now? Okay. Remember that we can run. Where the fuck is Henri? I wonder if something happened. Oh. Well, see, I don't need to read the backwards dialogue, because apparently Charlotte can simply read it innately. Oh, I like drawing. You are allowed to draw flowers, landscape, or political leaders. You are not allowed to draw what you want. Dude, I fucking feel that. Are we clear? The class nods. What should I draw, I wonder? Flowers are nice. I draw those are not poppies, dude. I'm pretty sure that is the those are atoms. In the center. Are you okay, Charlotte? The class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on rooftop today? Then we can check on the Mad Cats. Alright. Take some apples, they're quite cheap. Hey, buddy. How's it going? The boy turns around, only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beat up again? Oh no, the sad music is here. As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out trash during cleaning duties. It's unfair. Is it? Why do they pick on you? Because C is a little fucking weirdo, dude. Listen, you're gonna tell me that if you were in school and you interacted with a fucking Chun who said that he was the god of this world, you wouldn't beat the shit out of him, you're lying. You would fucking grind his face into the dirt, and you would be justified in doing so. If you don't bully Chuns, then like they don't learn. Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. So I'm a misophobic god stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I'm powerless just like them? Still. Remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. Uh-huh. And then you like turn him into a femboy, right? Is that where you're going with this? In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible in the house, let alone school grounds. I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows? Maybe I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon. Everyone does leave, eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? I mean, I guess because you're already on the roof where I was going to have lunch. Sure. We sit on one of the benches. We're not sitting on one of the benches, dude. I tell C about the oracle inside me, about puppeteers and observers, Pythias and executioners. I tell him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C reminisces about his past experiences in other worlds he's been to. You know, I remembered something today. A memory of another human vessel I used to have. It was in a land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift, capital G. The gift, capital G, left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Aether. Uh-huh. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to cause cell apoptosis, so everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. Are you sure that was a gift, my man? That was how my mother died. Oh. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. That was a fatal mistake. Also, gifts as dangerous as that were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. So the only thing I ever interacted with was a virtual parent and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. T closes his eyes, as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. It must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. Later then. What a freak. We should go feed the mad cats, Seth. I bet they're waiting. Hang on. did this? They're all fucking dead! Someone puts a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody is responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these mad cats. I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. Yet, I couldn't be there when they needed me the most. You're the Oracle, Frey. Can't you do anything? I was the Oracle, Miss Wiltshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor do I possess extraordinary abilities. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse just like the last time. And returning dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. Don't say that. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone, or die in an individual? Think about it. Frey walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial, shall we? Go to class. Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement that I'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed on the school's territory. Yet, it seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. Are you sure about that? You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals. Whether you did this as a prank or not, it is incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take the responsibility yourselves. No way. Is this the Hello Charlotte equivalent of the color inversion thing that Higurashi does? It's pretty close. Charlotte feels her entire body freeze over in an instant. S- sweat covers every square inch of her skin, and if you recall, the end of the first episode showed us that mad cats are normal cats because they only appear as fucking mad cats because she isn't taking her fucking meds. Really makes you think, doesn't it? It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Their death. It was all my fault? No. It's because they were hungry. It's because Henri told me to. It's because Seth decided to feed them. It's because I was made to do this. Ah! Miss Wiltshire, are you okay? I knew it. Wiltshire killed those cats. I don't think being a cat killer will get the whole squad laughing, my man. Cat killer. Cat killer. Cat killer. No. It's not. Dude, they're fucking having a. They are cackling. It's not like that. I just wanted to help. This is your truth. That is what this scene is, isn't it? I don't like that. I just wanted to help. Yeah, she's very sorry. Charlotte Wiltshire is a murderer. Ah! Yeah, me too, lady. Yeah, moral of that story, don't eat, Charlie's junk food. It is, isn't it? I thought the name sounded familiar. Yeah, don't put that shit in actual food, please. The ink keeps flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words, also ink. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. Do you think that we could have given them apples instead? Because I don't remember what the exact instructions were. I think it was just get food for the cats, and I just happened to click on the junk food thing. Maybe not. Man. T's face hovers over me. How are you feeling? Like shit. That is not what I said, Charlotte. I've been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? You don't remember? I carried you here. You cannot carry Charlotte. Oh man. You were like 85 pounds on like a good day. Imagine. Oh, I've caused you trouble. Even though I know how much she hates dirty things, It's okay. As I thought, you became targeted because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? Yeah, what if it sucks? We'll go back, right? Right. Well, I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1F if it's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All the doors open for me, so getting further won't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. This place looks deserted. It looks MS Paint coated. You sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here. Hold on. Are those Daedric glyphs on that sign? What does that say? The old text. Very good. This is making me nervous. Is it this one? Whoa! Welcome! Oh, customer, you seem in trouble, I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? Sick, I've never had those before. Yeah, okay, hang on. I definitely have to save that one, right? Like that's like non-negotiable. Okay. You'll get gender identity rights as a free extra. Or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can take as many of the other ones for the points you earn. Let's leave. Yeah, fuck this. Something wrong? Well, it says religion on the entrance. But no matter how I look at it, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer. Did you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of the modern age is capitalism, and banks are its churches. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash, sorry. Not a problem. The money altar is over here. The what? The altar. ATM. Don't tell me you've never heard of it. Ah, I see now. Sorry, we really don't need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again. I'll be praying for you at a local bank. I want to leave. Is it a pharmacy? No, no, no. You've got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know knowledge is produced to be sold? It doesn't matter if it's true or not. You're goddamn right. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everyone's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, secondhand knowledge? I've got it all in these pills. But you're minors, so I can't sell you any. How about distilled knowledge orange flavored chewable tablets instead? I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. This shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you living food. Sounds promising, although I don't have my wallet with me. Dude, honestly, like, we leave the school and suddenly the dialogue improves like 20 times over. Like, this is next level. It's Brian! Welcome. We have everything you might ever need. Let's see. Anti-procrastination socks? Anxiety-easing protein milkshake? No? Then how about panic attack prevention band-aids? Nifty, right? What do you think? How about I give you a membership card as an extra? Sorry, we don't have any money. Then why did you even enter the shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid for wasting time on you. Get lost. Seems like there's no place for us here. Let's see what's ahead then. Oh. Gameplay? What lies ahead is a maze. Suddenly, I feel weak in my knees. Yeah. Listen, just hug the left wall, dude. Not sure why they didn't use their stock coughing noise for that one. The next moment, I lose my balance in a coughing fit. Z crouches beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. This maze reminded me of it. I see. It must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure. Don't mind me. Art Gacha. One-time use cards inside. Play? Absolutely. Found R. Night Gaming. Found R. Don't hinder. Oh, fucking dupes? Literally unplayable. Oh, look at him. That's pretty good. Night gaming again. Are these like our only choices? It's just night gaming and Dota Mirror? Self-insert. Young Gods. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, maybe you can explain to me, how is this a self-insert? Maybe I'm stupid, but, This kind of just looks like a mildly spooky picture, you know? No way. All art names are meant to be taken literally. These can't be dupes, right? There's no way. Oh, no, I guess they are, huh? Man. Come on, man. I gotta be close to pity at this point. By the way, how long have you been with Seth? Well, he was assigned to me when I turned 10. I see. I was thinking that your puppeteer is a little usual. After all, he keeps forcing us to wander around and get all these fucking gacha cards. Why so? You see, as far as I remember, there are 4 types of puppeteers. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith, which I think the first episode said, but the second episode, Book of Truth, did not include in the puppeteer section. Adam is incredibly masculine. He has a 14-inch cock and a chiseled jawline, and says yes. Next question whenever you ask him something. Eve is gentle and family-oriented. Seth is the wisest. Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually it's either Eve or Lilith who gets assigned to girls. It's a wonder that a male puppeteer is watching over you. Seth is special in many ways, I guess. Give me more fucking cards! Okay, so we got one new one. I think these 2 are the last ones? Unless this maze continues. Past this point. Oh, okay, so... Cool. Oh dear. These cubes sure are massive. Fascinating. Can you read what's written here? Let's see. Memorials for anonymous leaders, the true rulers of the world. Interesting. What about this one? What are the smaller cubes? I think they're soul offerings. Not only does a cube contain soul data, it also represents the ego of a person. Uh-huh. seems like it's no place for us to stay, too. Now we're fucking cooking. All the unwanted, all the unneeded, all the excessive, all that amounts to nothing, and buried here in the forest of the defective. Oh. The smell is so strong that I cover my mouth and nose. T does the same. I wonder who these people were. They're all failures. And the victims of the trial, most likely. But the trials don't kill people. In a way, they don't. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? If your cube gets formatted, you'll become empty. What'll be left is an empty shell devoid of personality. A hollow human. You'll become nothing more than your puppeteer's mute self-insert. You'll keep doing quests, opening boxes, and running around until you eventually collapse. Then you'll be buried here. As garbage of the society. Yeah, me too, Charlotte. Will we end up here too? People are hanging on tree branches. It's a suicide spot. Sure is. Let's continue on, shall we? Yeah, let's leave the suicide forest. Is something wrong? I thought outside world would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back after all. This place sucks. Go back to that place. So we would be mixed with dirt again? If we stay together, we'll be okay. If we hide in the fog, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, see? So, let's go back. See lets out a bitter laugh. Then he looks at me. The world that's reflected in your eyes must be a wonderful place. It must be a very kind world, full of color. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's a bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me, this contaminated land isn't a place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? T points to the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to go back to my initial form. T brings out something. It's a pack of pills. Oh god. Oh jeez. I took these from the infirmary. The amount we'll have to intake is rather big, but I'm pretty sure there's enough for two. I'm actually going to fucking scream. Huh? You still don't get it? Sorry, it must be my bad choice of words. How do I say this? C stumbles on his words. They come out a bit shakily, but his smile is still present. Those aren't words at all. I want to take you with me to my heavenly domain. We will get rid of our heavy bodies and rise above all earth dwellers. We will be the ones to purify this world. Will you accept, Charlotte Wiltshire? I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. Well, unfortunately, she doesn't have free will, my man. I don't want to hurt C, but wouldn't going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave it to you, Seth. If it's you, you'll surely know what to do. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Which one do you want to see first, my man? I see. Yeah, sure, fuck the world. I reject my humanity, Jotaro. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. I take C's hand. I accept. Really? You do? I do. Let's go. To your kingdom in the sky. C replies in a soft voice. Thank you. To be honest, I never would have gathered the courage to do this alone. This human body and mind of mine are so fragile that they crumble at the slightest worry. I take the pills. Soon they will put me to sleep. Don't worry, C. From now on, you'll never be alone. He takes my hand. It's trembling. Loneliness is such a human emotion. Yet, all this time, it's been tearing me apart. Soon, I'll lose the virtue to be able to experience it. I feel myself nodding on. We wished each other sweet dreams and closed our eyes, sitting in comfortable silence. Sometime later, 2 bodies would be found in the forest. 2 empty shelves devoid of soul data. It would soon become a part of a bigger pile of meat, eventually dissolving into soil fertilizers for a world we're no longer part of. We will ascend to the heavens and become cruel gods with little concern for earthly matters. Yeah, fuck the world. Oh yeah, fucking look at us. Nice halo, dude. There's a lot to unpack here. We would laugh over our miserable human lives, realizing how little we meant on the grand scale of the whole universe and of endless timelines. It's a happy endo. Happy end. Ignorant bliss. We did it. Game's over. We're done. Okay. Regrettably, we cannot fuck the world a second time. No. When I take his hand, C will smile ever so brightly, so blindingly. It would be a genuine, soft smile, filled with genuine gratitude. His hand would tremble in mine. He'd still be anxious, unsure, afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure him everything's okay. Fear is a human emotion, see. Soon enough, it will disappear. We will abandon our earthly shells and descend to your divine domain. We will become as gods. Together we will bring order to this world. All pollution, everything that's unfair, humiliating, unpleasant, will be purified. All the dirty colors will be cleansed. Please don't make me say that. We will become pure white. Really don't make me say that. We will become happy. There's some implications here that I'd rather not think about. I don't take his hand. His eyes widen. I feel a growing lump in my throat. It's impossible to speak. I thought that you'd understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, a deep breath. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. See, his breathing becomes erratic. His knees give in. It's a panic attack. I watch him break down in front of me. His eyes, my eyes feel dry. You're unfair, see. It's me who wants to cry the most. Me! There's no place for us to go. A corpse of a god laughs behind my back. My sides! Fred, can you not do this right now? Fucking Christ. Could you be any more dramatic? Acting all high and mighty, you've been saying it all for your own sake. The one who doesn't want to die is... I cover my ears. You, Miss Wiltshire. You asshole. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your pathetic life until the very end. Please stop. Just admit it. This is your truth. You are afraid to die. Deep down, you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness awaiting you. You'll die only to achieve total solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. Not even your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death when there's no quest to complete? Admit it, even your puppeteer is with you only as long as they're entertained. Shut up. I want you to be honest with yourself. We both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. Shut up! But why should it matter? You have me, Miss Wiltshire. Even in the cold embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should have let this boy die already. I plunge forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing it with all that I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. It's getting hard to breathe. I just want you to open your eyes. Look, can't you see that this boy is dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. I make my grip harder. It hurts. He opened up to you, and look what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wiltshire. There they are! Seize them! Oh, it's the principal's office. Would you be so kind as to explain yourself? It was my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Wiltshire to come with me. Miss Wiltshire, is that true? He looks at me, expectantly. It is. Then, Mr. Wordsworth, can I ask for your reasons for violating school rules? Well, of course. I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I ended up dragging Miss Wiltshire along with me against her will because she didn't feel well. I sincerely thought that would help her recover, you see. I see. Mr. Wiltshire, you are forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As a punishment for your behavior, you'll be robbed of all social points you've had until this day. Not my social credit score. Anything with that. I've worked so hard. Miss Wiltshire, you're awaited in class at the usual hours. I'll have an appointment scheduled for you at the laboratory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counseling session in regards to your indecent relationships with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now, return to your rooms, if you will. Oh, dude, you can't actually check those bookshelves because there's just an invisible wall. This is bullshit. You needn't have covered for me, see? I only told the truth. Still, you've lost all the social points. There's no way you can get past the trial like this. About that, there's something I'd like to ask of you. What is it? If possible, please do not vote for me in the trial. If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. It's my only wish. I don't belong in this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. It's my last chance to leave this world. And just like that, we parted ways. Umbrella Man's words ring in my head. You needn't have helped him. Freya's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. A fresh memory of C's plea keeps replaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. What is it, dear girl? Can't sleep? Yeah. I'll make tea. Which one would you prefer? There's oolong, honeybush, jasmine green, rooibos, good morning tea, gunpowder green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas mix, Japanese lime. Japanese lime will do. Alright, I'll add a spoon of honey to it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Hey, no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace. I see. So, what is it that troubles you? If it's anger you need to take out, the piano room is always open. I don't think matching chords in the middle of the night would help this time. Then what is it? I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering god haunts my dreams. And when I wake up, new troubles only keep piling up. I see. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? I might have a few dresses you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refuses to help lately. You see, he has a slender build, but you've been so busy at school lately. I got it, thank you, Aiden. I'll try to visit more often. Is Felix in the lab? Felix is feeding his Venus flytrap with a forceps. Oh, look at him. Beautiful. A box full of dehydrated bloodworms is standing on the table. His usual frowning expression is absent. Come on, seal your mouth. Here comes the food. After a moment, he notices my presence in the room. Can't sleep? I sit beside Felix. The flytrap, now closed, seems to be enjoying its meal. I can make you peppermint tea if you want me to. No need to. It's okay. Say, do you still remember the time when we went to the Oracle's world? Felix doesn't look in my direction. There's no way I'd forget, right? And the thing that happened, in the end, what did it look like to you? Felix hesitates for a moment. It looked like you melted into biomass right in front of me. What did it look like to you then? It was like holding hands with a beautiful girl. Messed up, right? My whole head is messed up. Do you still stay true to the routine like I advised you? I do. Get up, go to school, go back to sleep again. I believe that as long as I maintained those simple rules, my mind wouldn't crumble without the pills. Then perhaps you should go back to taking the... No! I can't just do that. If you disappear, if everyone disappears, I'll... Sorry, forget it. Oh man, dude, I have been following that routine. Fuck. The trial is coming soon too. What if you get chosen? I won't. I've made some friends. And I've done some socializing too, so there's that. Is that so? I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's okay. You've already done more for me than you should have. Besides, I'm already a proper grown-up. Don't say that. So I should be able to handle my problems myself. Right. You've grown out of toys. But honestly, that naivete of yours is unbelievable. Oh no. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. Uh-oh. Umbrella Man, didn't we agree that you wouldn't touch house tenants? Oops, I forgot. My bad, my bad. Are you afraid I'll hurt them? Umbrella Man brings out a scalpel from Felix's lab coat, bringing it to his throat. Feel like remembering old times? Wait, stop it. Although your reaction would undoubtedly be amusing. It's not in my interest to have you completely and utterly mind-broken. Umbrella Man didn't put the scalpel away, still playing with it in his hands. Why did you come, Umbrella Man? No specific reason. How's your new friend doing? Well, why not? Why wouldn't you like that? Not so well. I've hurt him. I see. Umbrella Man laughs in Felix's voice. It sends shivers down my spine. Anyhow, I've come to give you a friendly advice. I want you to choose wisely during the trial. If you do, who knows? Perhaps you can save a life. That's all I can say. Bye-bye. Next moment, Umbrella Man is gone. You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I should really go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me. Good night, Felix. Good night, Charlotte. Well, that is some pretty intense dialogue that you would have entirely missed if you just went to bed, huh? Still locked. Damn. Alright, just check. Let's go to sleep, Seth. Good night, Seth. Fucking unreadable bookshelves. Literally unplayable. Very closes a memory book he is reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. I want to make up with you. Yeah, look, we put the happy music on and everything. I've been doing some cleaning lately. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured I'd help clear up your mind at the very least. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Bright beams with excitement. Right? But why would you do that? I never asked for this. You see, I read in your memory journals that you've been lamenting the fact that your brain has become foggy over the years. And I figured it's in my power to aid you. You might not notice the changes immediately, but they will soon start taking place. I see. Red lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You will soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, Princess. Day 31. No one's here. Here. Nobody's fucking here. He's here, times like 4. Here times 5. They're all fucking gone! Where the fuck are my tenants at? Man. Let's look at Bennett's memories before I forget to do that. The planet I was born on had two races living on it, humans and overmen. We looked the same, yet our roles in society were completely different. I was born as a designer baby in the laboratory of human resources. A B type, born to live on nutritional soap as a lab rat for testing cosmetics. All for the sole role of a sticker saying safe for skin, approved by leading dermatologists on a tiny tube of cream. Oh dear. A-types are the smart ones. They are fated to participate in intelligence tests, and surprisingly, parasociology. We have this Paul guy appearing on TV all the time, predicting match results, making weather forecasts. He died of overworking. B-types are good looking and have good stamina. They are used in commercials, the movie industry, and medical tests. C-types are living stock. They're used for mass-producing meat products and candles. Pieces of clothing sometimes, but it's banned in most areas thanks to some activists. D-types are the workforce. They're sent to the most dangerous areas like nuclear stations, mine shafts, and such. Wow, it's just like the SCP Foundation. Then there's the E-types, who are used as pets. No elaboration, huh? On that one. just if you know, you know. In our department, a special achievement system was developed for us to stay motivated. We all collected MP, which stands for motivational points. MP could be traded for rewards and eventually a promotion to a higher rank. The goals were simple. Tough one, smile when it hurts. 10 smiles out of 60 collected. Best buddy. If your friend is feeling ill, report immediately. 5 reports out of 10 collected. After someone was reported, they never came back. I collected the most MP I could. I wanted to get out. Be among A-types, and the promotion day came. When I moved to the other department, I didn't have to test cosmetics anymore. I was to become a test subject for medicine instead. To be purposefully infected with a skin disease and have all kinds of treatments tested on me. My hair fell out. It grew back. My bowels were full of ulcers after I took an experimental drug. They were restored. I vomited, and vomited, and vomited, all food turning sour in my mouth. It felt like my insides would come out through my sarcophagus. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Over and over and over and over. One day, I was accidentally infected with eye plague. An incurable illness that made eyes grow on both the skin and internal organs of the infected. Naturally, I was scheduled for disposal. I spent a month in isolation thinking it was the happiest time in my life. The disposal day came. A person in a lab coat came in, looking too young to be an executioner. Oh, it's Huxley. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Henry Huxley. I know you're scheduled for disposal, which, by a lucky coincidence, is today. But it's been cancelled just an hour ago. Just when I signed papers for your ownership. Sounds better than dying, doesn't it? Holy fuck, look at him! I'd rather be dead, Mr. Huxley. That isn't good. I think I'm gonna side with Bennett on this one. No thanks. Is he having a good time, dude? Are you sure? Yeah, he has all around sight. Can't sneak up on him. Is that sarcasm I'm hearing? Ah yes, they must have stopped giving you intellect suppressants, for they are not cheap. But would be a waste to give them to a defective specimen, am I right? You know, I'm researching eye plague. Yes, the incurable eye plague. Which I am going to cure. And you, my dear, are going to be the face of my success. You see, it's the first time a B-type got infected. You're too valuable of a material. You see, it's the fact that your specimen are the most beautiful of all types, so you're constantly used in commercials. So it wouldn't be an exaggeration if I said that you were chosen for a pretty face. And timing. Timing was also crucial. Just recently I've realized I have less than half a year to complete my thesis. Yeah, that's how it be. And that is a little troubling. You madman! Yes, I am. Worry not. We will become the stars of the modern time. Science bless us. That meeting marked the beginning of our alliance, and people started dying in the name of science. Fuck 'em. Huxley's utter lack of empathy for both overmen and men alike was the exact reason he was the most successful among his peers. He brought me different books. One of them was Dummy's Guide to Cooking. A good part of it was dedicated to cooking meat. If an animal dies in distress, its meat will be hard to chew, it said. Aside from regular intakes of soap, my diet consists primarily of various greens and products high in protein, meat included. One day, I decided to ask. What kind of meat is this? I inquired of Huxley, who was vigorously waving his hands in the air. As I learned later, he was using a VR environment to work. Of C-type of your kind, I believe, he answered, not turning away from work. The greatest delicacy of our time, truly a feast of the gods. Feel like vomiting yet? He asked, genuinely curious. No. I took another bite. The meat was incredibly tough. Huxley brought me books and taught me reading and writing. He regularly tested my physical capabilities, so I was kept in good physical form. He talked too much. Spent more time with me than he should have. Oh good, we got one of the memory cube dialogues that wasn't fucking terrifying. The day Henry Huxley cured eye plague was the day he told me to get into a body bag and declared me dead to the whole scientific society. What's happening? I asked. We're leaving, was his short answer. As it turned out later, researching eye plague was just a facade. What Henry Huxley was actually testing were the capabilities of a human specimen. Only to confirm that men and overmen were no different from each other all along. As we boarded his spaceship, he quickly began explaining that we are a threat to society. That he found a cure for eye plague long ago, and now only used it as an excuse for other projects. That we need to find a new home. We printed all the money we needed on the day we arrived in the house. And that was how we ended up living there. Memory and transfer home. Hang on. What if we go this way? Oh, I see. Alright, that's fine. I was half expecting there to be a side C, but like, you know, like it's a cube. Alright. Yeah, so nobody is in the entire house, so I guess we just go to school. It's faster to use the Omnicube. Don't tell me how to fucking live. Don't tell me how to operate my puppeteer. Okay? Fuck you. I can't believe the game is fucking backseating me. This is bullshit. Warp school grounds. Nothing happens. Seems like the warp cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way. Well, then maybe you should have let me just go through the fucking door then. Unfucking believable. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try using the warp cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. What an interesting sequence this is. How about now? Yeah, it's fine. Interesting. Henri is here, but we cannot interact with her. C and Wiltshire held hands. Who did this? Who is spending? Who is spreading such flagrant lies? For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3. Oh god, oh god, dude, fucking get me out of here. Henri's sitting too far away. She probably already found someone to work with. Seth, find us a group. Find a group, dude. This is a fucking nightmare. We already have enough people, sorry. Didn't you hear? We have enough people. As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. Dude, I'm busy, okay? Whoops, we're full. Oh, looks like you haven't gotten enough people. Well, yes. Psst. Are we really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group? Everyone, is there someone without a group yet? Oh, I can join you. That's decided. Sorry, we're full. Sorry, I can't take you. Already have enough people. Can't be of help, princess. Find yourself another group. Let's go back to our seat, Seth. Yeah, this is fucked. It really is just like being in school. Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone? Evidently. Excuse me, I'll work with Wiltshire. Isn't that wonderful? Henri joins our desk together, thank God. Hee hee. Let's work together, Charlie. Right. Well then. Let's start our lesson. Henri's so hungry that she speaks in third person. That's very impressive. I could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? I'm going to the rooftop like usual. Just like every day, you get fucking apples. Oh, soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches. Oh, I don't have any money left for myself. Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth. It sucks. Oh. I don't like this. We have entered the color inversion rooftop. Henri chews on the bread I bought her. Good, Charlie. There are rumors about you and Vincent going around in the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Who the fuck is Vincent? I've never heard that name in my fucking life. Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henri. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. After what happened? It can't be. It's just as I thought. He was after your body. I guess. Huh? What did you two do exactly? Nothing much, aside from the ascending to the heavens thing. Oh my god, what? That motherfucker. So you didn't do anything bad, Henri. There's no reason to... Shut up! You might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you. Oh dear. Henri, put that shit away. Anything but the box cutter. Boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. Is that true? I've never interacted with a human being in my life. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Oh jeez. Wasn't it a C cup? I cover Henri's mouth with my hands. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Henri breaks free of my grasp with ease. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we feed the strays to... Oh boy. Henri, you know, the mad cats we fed. Yeah? What about them? I feel a lump in my throat. They're dead. Oh. And it's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and... What are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. I could have done something. Seth would listen if I simply told him. Then my hands began shaking again. I feel the billows ink rise in my throat. Henri puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not your fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's just like Good Will Hunting. It's not my fault. See? It's not that hard. Right. You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henri, right? Henri won't get angry for you with a please stop referring to yourself by your name. That's what friends do, after all. Or am I wrong? Yeah, I'll vote for you. Says I thought. Of course you will. Henri leans in and kisses me. Oh. I'm gonna get banned now, thanks. Whoa! I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. You should stop filling your empty head with useless things already. Dude, Henri needs to fucking relax. Yeah, dude, the food's gonna go bad. We didn't get a chance to eat today, Henri. If you could, like, stop accosting me with your romantic advances, that would be nice. If you're not gonna eat the food that I brought, then let me eat it, because I'm fucking starving. I'm like... I have a terminal case of the inks. All you have to do is stay by my side. I'll make all your troubles disappear. All of them. Please put the box cutter away for the final time. The school bell rings. Go back to class. Henri will join you later. Okay. Until later then. Bye-bye. As I went back, I wondered if Henri was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I feel incredibly humiliated. What do you guys think? Is Henri a good one? Would you? There's something on my desk. There's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after classes. See. I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. Go to rooftop. I'm sorry, have you seen a boy around here? Hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around, huh? Oh, it's them. So who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel, maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, why don't we help our dear classmate out? Wait, what's this about? One of the girl brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip, snap. A lock of hair falls down. Oh no, dude, it's oh! Keep quiet about it, okay? We might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please, don't cut it, asshole. Look, she thinks we'll listen if she asked. Would be a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, right? Snip, snap. Snip, snap. Snip, 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 snap, 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 snap. As new locks of hair fall down, I feel myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Was everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wilshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one that taught you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kinder to you. Violence is bad. All your life, you're being manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snip snap, snip snap. And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip snap, snip snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish. It doesn't matter if it's just me who gets hurt, Frey. No. We both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want someone to save you. Very much so, but dare not ask of it. Because you deem yourself unworthy. No response, huh? Frey sighs. So, where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? Friends can't always be there for me. Incorrect. Is that so? No question mark. Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. What is with, like, every character in this fucking game just overtly... It's just... Stop it. Just... C is the only one who doesn't say this weird bullshit at us. Please keep that in mind. Snip snap. Snip snap. She's gotten silent. Oh, our princess seems to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Oh fuck, somebody's coming. What if it's a teacher? Run, quick! They leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps. More footsteps. The ones who hover over me are all familiar faces, worn out places. The very next moment, my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes black, I hear voices. Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might still be conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. Who is this fucking babe? Who is very clearly possessed by, Umbrella Man. This absolute fucking fluid druid of a nurse. It's just like Higurashi. So, Miss Wiltshire, how does it feel now that the fog has lifted? Holy fuck, dude! What did you do to my hair? Oh, it's just like seeing Marie's fucking sprite in DSE Ray after they fix her hair. It's fucking awful. Why is it gonna be like this? Fucking... Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school. My classmates. I want to answer the questions you can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you might imagine her to be? Henri is not a bad person, are you sure? And she would never manipulate people for her own selfish reasons. Nor would she insult Insults on the class blackboard, right? But oh well, you'll never listen if it's not Tyler pushing you to the wall. Oops, wrong timeline. Forget I said that. Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes her eyes as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they become able to go anywhere in the vast... Yeah, they become Voyager witches. You're not slick. So they just wander around? One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable in the blink of an eye. They can experience millions of years in less than a moment. They can linger with a living being and experience their life. Hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is part of the cycle of life. A purgatory period before one can achieve peace. Sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is rather fond of you, so coincidentally, it is in my best interest to see you alive and quick and kicking. On another note, this woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right, I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I suggest taking scissors with you. See if there are any in the cabinet. What does this say? It's very important. I can't fucking read it because it's in between the tiles. It's fucked up. There's a pair of scissors. Take it. I take the scissors. Go home, Seth. Go to the bathroom, Seth. I can't let anyone see me like this. New task. Cut hair. I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. One careless snip, and it will all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin, and I will no longer... Someone takes my wrist. It's Aiden. Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Aiden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement. Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to be like? I don't know, man. I'm having a day here. That's alright. I'll do something about it. Snip snap, snip snap. I know this sound all too well. But somehow, right now, it's comforting. And done. I look into the mirror. How do you like your new sprite? Oh, it's not that great. A stranger is reflected in it. It's a corpse I burned in the incinerator. It's beautiful, Aiden. We can hope. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Aiden, pass my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always here for you, alright? Alright. The next moment, Aiden is gone. Hey Seth, how will we visit Dr. Huxley today, too? I miss my fucking hair, dude. Huxley is attaching a limb to the body with duct tape. Perfect. Good evening, Dr. Huxley. Hello, little one. Is there something you would like to ask? Yes, there's something that's been troubling me for a while. Oh? A chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume? Yeah, something like that. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awoken. I don't know where they come from, and it doesn't look like normal ink. If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now, or worse. Let's have a look. So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley? To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character. Which means the problem lies in... Dude, you ever develop such intense mental illness that you simply start upchucking ink? Yeah, me neither. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm afraid I can't be of help in this case. After all, I am a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I have to be of help. Help might not be the most accurate word, but sure. Aiden's not here. I don't want to play the piano today, Seth. Having a day. Go to sleep. Alright. Is that so? I can't help but notice that I can't, oh yeah, fucking there they be. We can't even interact with the bed. Charlotte doesn't know what she's talking about. Bennett and Felix are sleeping soundly, with the TV still on. Beautiful. They must have competed in fighting games so much they fell asleep. Yeah, they're they got too into playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Oh, can I go and do... No, it doesn't... Okay, can we... Yeah, now we can go to sleep. The trial is coming, Seth. So I catch at least a glimpse of sleep. Nightcat jumps on my bed. Meow! I know. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh. Great, what is this? Also, thanks for regrowing my hair, I guess. I hear the sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Yeah, I wish I wasn't. Those don't look like C cups. Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else can you be? But, you see? It's our good old mind library. Flying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer can we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey. Yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. Okay. Are we picking Yellow Ribbon or Graveyard? Is that right? It is a memory of Umbrella Man. Fucking... It's quite short, so I might as well read you another one. The day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corners of my room, blending with the shadows. He stepped out of it only when everyone else left. He extended his gloved hand to me. In it was a present. A yellow ribbon. For your birthday present, I brought you this ribbon. We are born colorless, he said, tying it around my collar. It is the people we meet that give us color. Wear it as a memento of our alliance, will you? Memory end. As I promised. Here's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut, and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Huxley's treatment, he was Krampus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies, cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing, among that. He took particular interest in making dresses and invited me to try one on. It's wonderful, I complimented him wholeheartedly. I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? He asked, genuinely curious. What I see before me, is a fair young lady. This music is awful. Can I just say that? It's just straight up bad. I don't like it fucking at all. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I arrived? I dreamed of Mother. Not always. Sometimes. It's just the dreams I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams, we walked together on a street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? And then her eyes shot open and because she didn't want to go like thousands of dollars in debt. But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I have always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful, yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. Oh, we're free from the shitty fucking background music. Thank God. Got thingy that does stuff. Now we're fucking gaming. We're just gonna sit here for a minute. What do you mean? No, this music is great. The juxtaposition between the shitty music and the non-shitty music is 10 out of 10. This is them making up for it. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Bennett. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Huxley. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Things appear to be occurring. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Hey, you guys. What's the name of this game again? I don't remember. Hello, Charlotte. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Mad Cat. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you all. The Smile Room. A proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. The trial. Everyone can be fixed. It will be okay. These signs are like one layer of separation away from doing the fucking Aeon text thing saying that you've done everything right. And I don't like it. The elevator isn't working. Enter the trial room. Dear student and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Henri peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised Steve not to vote for him. But I want to save him. I, too, promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What should I do? Alright, well, let's get the yandere out of the way. The fact that she's watching us vote to make sure that we are doing the thing is a little fucked up, honestly. Vote for Henri. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. That way, I'll fulfill my promise to both C and Henri. I give my vote to Henri. Henri looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Right. We did. We sure did. Look, Henri's voting for you, too. Henri chose my name in the list. Attention, please! Everyone, stop voting now! We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is... Vincent Wordsworth. Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class. That's a lie. So he lost all of his points because he ran away from the house. Such a worthless being can never be useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone? The audience roars with yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser God. Loser God, loser God. It feels like a mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henri touches my shoulder. She's smiling, just like everyone else. Serves him right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to C. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella Man. Your employer, he... Excuse me, what? The god of this world, he's... Oh, are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Oh, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, that boy is a perfectly human being, not special in any way. Come on, take a good look at him. I'll call out to see. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me? Is the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. A face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henri. I have to go. Wait. Henri grabs my sweater. I won't let you. People don't return from the Smile Room. You'll stay here, where you belong, with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, alright? New task. Save Vincent. Hold on. Can we read these, do you think? No. You're not a loser god, C. I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we're essentially egotistic. That's why I want to know you better. C is lying on the table with his eyes open, surrounded by hot Cheeto puffs, it seems. Vincent, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Huh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat laying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way, you're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why has it come to this? Such a ruthless world. Also, that is a sprite, isn't it? We have become the ink. Such a cruel world. Alexa, please play Cruel Angel's Thesis. Such a world shouldn't exist at all. Yeah, you shake that window. I will consume everyone and have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. Man, I didn't think this was a fucking Vor game. Nobody told me. Man. No one will hurt anyone, and no one will ever get hurt. Because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. Oh. So I rose above all cities and countries, and ate, and ate, and ate, until my belly was full. Until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the Oracle itself. I ate the lands and the buildings. Can I get some goats in chat? I ate junk food and concrete altogether. Everyone was gone, and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked in everything, destroying it all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time. Where I became the world itself. Did I make Gokun a one of the higher tier emotes? I thought it was just a normal one. My apologies. I baited you. Holding an empty shell of a false god, I cried. Oh, I see. Liar. You liar. Vincent, you liar. You said your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. Yet no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and cried and cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't save anyone or anything. I'm sorry, Henri. You protected me. You got angry in my place. Yet I thought only about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to be saved myself. So I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero. But it doesn't matter now. Now that's just tragic. Don't you think, my dear? Oh, dude, fucking look at us. Holy cannoli. Now that is a character design. Obligatory, do not trust the three eyes. I remember. You. Hello there. You're still alive. My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you consumed is like a particle in the vast universe. Then why are you here? I've come on my own accord. I clutch Vincent's body close to mine. Easy, easy. I'm not here to take him away. Instead, I brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is this? What does it look like to you? A soul cube. Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed, though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course. Data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time. When in reality, your Soul Cube copy was loaded into a new body every time you died. I've never thought it was like this. Although you cannot bring this boy back to life, with a Soul Cube, he won't vanish from this world completely. So no matter what, I couldn't save him at the end. You still can save his soul. If you open the cube, you'll release his soul data. He will become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyway, enough with idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire. You've consumed the energy of an entire world and an oracle, and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside you to create life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is consume more. In short, you become a god, a binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask what you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. I never asked for it. Then, do you plan to leave this domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh, well. There are alternate versions of you who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them too? No. I want to look over them. I want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man. You know everything in this world. You exist outside of time, in past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there is a chance for a better ending. Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? Ooh. My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. Just like Spirited Away. No, it's just like fucking... We got Aeon to get... God damn it! Ah! The world will soon forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternate incarnations shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none of them will define you. For I will eat it. Would you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. Oh, thrilling. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things as episodes with me talking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a bit hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just... You've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I've realized who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man. That's how I've called you since I was a child, right? Why yes, I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Get out of my head, Charles! The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him. Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You still have things to do before your slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hands. It's small and gray, fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. You hated germs, the people, and human life itself, so you decided you didn't belong to this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated by you that it made me ignorant. Although ignorance is a trait that we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Magcat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many, many more walk behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I'm the Witch of Resurrection, Angie Uchiromia. We walk for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, the god of this world lies beside me. People, too, wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it'll be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I became the god of my dollhouse world, and will observe its people until the end of time. Charles will eat my name, and watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't. And that's the only thing that's important. Gray ending. Eternal rest for God. We did it, boys. That was a lot more intense of an ending than I thought, considering that like the ending of the first episode was just like, oh yeah, you're good now. I think it has 3. We're gonna do the other 2 right now, but I need to get up for a moment and collect myself after that. That was intense. Okay. So, are we going to vote for C, or are we going to withdraw next? Okay, so yeah, so we'll just go down the line then. Sorry, Henri. You fucking kick rocks. I gotta save my boyfriend. It's decided. I chose C's name from the list. Henri looks at me in shock and Dude, Henri looks at you in shock and disbelief, like if you pick her name. That's just her default reaction. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? You literally didn't remember that we made a promise in the timeline where I picked you, question mark? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? I just explained how I could. You traitor! I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone, finish voting now. But now count the votes. Please wait. 3, 2, 1. And the one who amounted to nothing. The most useless of all. The one with 0 votes is... Charlotte. Unbelievable. Serves her right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your voice to your crush, yet you were devastated I didn't give my voice to you? Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henri? Why? She asks. Even though I've done so much for you, you never Name one thing that Henri did for us in this game. Please, I'll wait. Because, like, I'm drawing a blank. Because, she kissed us unprompted, like yesterday. She helped us feed the cats, I guess, if you're gonna fucking count that, but like, she's just been like an overly needy, attached fucking woman. Oxymoron, I know, but like, the entire time. Without actually offering, like, to help us in what we've been going through in any meaningful way, from what I'm recalling. Never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your... Are you sure? But I give up. Henri, what is... I don't understand. Yeah, you and me both, Charlotte. That's crazy. It's me who doesn't understand you, no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? But I never lied to you. I just wanted to... Do you really think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? Oh no! Charlotte was the tune all along! You honestly believed your classmate was a god. You really are the perfect match for each other. Magcats, oracles, Pythias, observers, omnicubes, and whatever. Every day you keep coming up with a new lie. I'm tired, so tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in class tried to teach you a lesson, but no matter what we do, you don't get a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My bag thrown away. Yeah, fucking get a load of this guy. He doesn't know about puppeteers, fucking shiggy diggy. Books scattered on the ground. Dead bodies in the garden. The fake letter. Everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place. It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you'd be so kind, please proceed to the Smile Room. We're all awaiting your glorious transformation. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Henri for the last time. Go die. Henri doesn't care anymore. Henri, you're crying. She's not really. There's like one tear on like the side of her eye. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. I wanted to be a better friend, Henri. As I proceed to the Smile Room, everyone is laughing. Just die, Wiltshire. You weirdo. About time you got your brains fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated, so very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push us further, and the next moment he disappears in the raging crowd. It must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, C, when we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. Medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with each second. I cough. It's ink all over again. The lowest melancholy that consumes me all this time. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Fred. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire. Ugh. Frey, you're... I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you till the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs bitterly. Come here. I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery. Meaningless, useless parts. Garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sink deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory comes into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in Paper Prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess and became dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest Okay. Let's see. Thus the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. This is my ending for this story. Isn't that too cliché? How about Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely. That's even more cliché. Then what do you suggest? A sugar-coated fantasy? Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. Even if she's the plague itself? A parasite? Even so. Even if she doesn't deserve it? Even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. It's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the Smile Room has opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among the stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending. Is it? Black End. Everlasting Oblivion. Hello, Charlotte. Episode 2. End. I don't think that was a happy end. Alright, time to simply withdraw. It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Yeah, Pathfinder was good. I would like to maybe do a second run of it, but I'm not sure what sort of what sort of character and like path that we would do for the second one. Also, if I have to play the game again and sit through like an 80-hour CRPG immediately after we finished in the same 80-hour CRPG, I'm going to fucking explode. Like that. There needs to be something to break that up. Before we do that again, for sure. I would burst into flames. Yeah, it was nice for the most part. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? That's not true, Henri. I chose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a choice is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of the school's infamous oddball. Henri, are you... Attention, please. Everyone finish voting. 3, 2, 1. One with 0 votes. The garbage of this society. This is a different language. The garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent and Charlotte. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the Smile Room. Everyone around is clapping and yelling. Listen, now, Psychosis, good riddance. Finally, you deserve each other. I look at Henri. Serves you right. Let's go dieting for the sake of everyone. Henri. What? Please don't cry. Oh, she's crying. Henri turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with her long sleeves. It'll be okay. So take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear her sobs as I'm being led into the room. Hey, buddy. The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still. C finally looks at me from his operating table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yes? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About puppeteers and observers. About other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god. A loser. A weakling. A coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. Oh. The mind library is destroyed. Frey is here. Frey, I'm going to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from this world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you would say that. You still want to be a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who puts himself above all the living things. A girl who loathes herself so much she raises her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? No, see, this is the worst ending because it brings this fucking music back. Sorry. Bad end. Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me whole. I take a step forward. Oh, we're free. When I wake up, it's quiet. Vincent is lying on the operating table. He's fine. It's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? 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 My words echo throughout the room, with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch-black clothes. He's laughing. Well, what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? A deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wish for everyone's happiness. Just that. I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true, nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila, there you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world. No way. Everyone's gone? Vincent? Henri, too? Everyone's gone? Yes. Their bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're now gone from this world. Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor? Yes, what is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So, please, somehow. Alright. I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Why? You've done well, dear child. All this time, you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. I will travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches out his hand to me. He looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. Is it really okay? For someone like me? Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's what was destined to happen. Umbrella Man covers me with his coat. So how about it? I take Umbrella Man's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and skies. Wander among roots and ruins of civilization. Watch lives bloom and wither and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how to not hurt others. I want to be a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through to the end. Let's meet again someday. When something cries. White End. Stargazer's Journey. Hello Charlotte, Chapter 2, end. For real this time. Oh, so it appears we have reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. Of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth, because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as her friend, when in fact you were just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact you're not meant to be here. You see, There are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you will be able to save her. So, what do you think? I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure. It sucks. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth, the goody two-shoes. Hello, I'll see you soon. Hello, Charlotte, episode 2, and for real this time, I swear. Whew. Now, I could go and do that last one again, and then see what happens when we refuse. But that is a lot of text skipping. For him to, I can only imagine say haha lomahao and then like close the game. I don't think that one is worth it. But yeah, we're free. Okay, yeah. So I definitely feel better about the length of this one. Like I was concerned that I was going to turn the stream on and we were going to do like 20 minutes more of like content, and then it was going to be over. So I'm glad that there was like a couple hours more, which makes this like twice as long as episode 1. Which is nice. Like, I, hmm. How do we feel about episode 1 versus episode 2? I think my original opinion of I kind of like episode 1 more sort of still stands, but I'm unsure. The endings for this one were rather intense, which definitely bumps it up a few points in my mind. Like, I don't know, the first episode had like a very specific kind of charm to it. Not even in terms of like gameplay, just the fact that we would just like randomly die because of like like weird choices was very funny. And there was some of that in this one, of course, but it was definitely a lot less instances of that. Oh, really? Sick. Yeah, like there were some of them. Like we saw like maybe like half a dozen. I feel like. I guess the first episode ones are arguably a lot less avoidable, right? It's just like oh, you wanted to open that door? Fuck you, you're dead. You fucking hold the right rope instead of the left rope first. You're fucking dead. Oh. Like there were, I'm not even sure that we found a dozen of them in this one. There was like the principal door where it just fucking vaporizes you. There was like putting soap in the Omnicube and then you just fucking explode. and like probably a couple more that I cannot name off the top of my head. But it was mostly just a game. But I guess we didn't find them all because of the differing structure of the video game. Like it was still good. It was just a bit of a different feeling, I guess. I didn't dislike it. If I disliked it, then we wouldn't be doing episode 3. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that tonight. I don't think. I am all little charloted out. Let me check. So, the third episode is the only one that I have to buy. But it's fine because it's like $3 whole. Oh wait, hang on. The third episode also has like a microscopic DLC that's like an hour-long visual novel. Sick. Now we're fucking cooking. Yeah, so that's like it's like $5 in total. Like that's fine. But we're definitely not gonna do that today. This has been good though. Been pretty all right. Let me just buy this right now. Yeah, it's like literally $5. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know, some other time. Depends on how things go. But for now, I'm fucking out of here. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.